Of the 3G podcast. Everyone else introduce yourselves. Hooray!
Yay.
Yay. Alright. We're
Do we
getting
have
near
to
those.
introduce ourselves?
You have to introduce yourselves. It has to be done. Or else it's just the Haravon show and no one wants that.
True.
Oh, crap.
Well, you can't argue with that. This BK stunt.
And Nocturnia.
And silently we have Master VG, who is leading us through the game because the rest of us suck. Alright,
The silent protagonist.
yeah, I tried to grind this game a little bit, like, right after the last podcast. I was like, you know what? I found a chest right outside. I'm gonna go and try and get some weapons. And I did like 20 runs, and the weapons were all green at best. So I sold them for some money and gambled, and still didn't get anything. And I'm like, Jesus shit, I do not have the patience to do this anymore. So
You are a level higher than us.
I am. That's where that came from. And I got absolutely nothing from all that, so
Nothing to show for it?
not really, no. So, hooray for wasting time. I just don't have it in me to grind Borderlands anymore. I did that enough on Borderlands 2. I can't bring myself to do it again. So, yay, the state of grinding on Borderlands. Alright, let me bring up my notepad file, which has all the stuff in there I want to talk about. Where are you, desktop? Why must you be such a quagmire? Alright, there we go. Hooray! Oh, right, I got a epic little announcement here that I already told you earlier, BK, but I should tell everyone else. This is a historic week for our podcast because there is no SJW drama to bitch about. At all. Anywhere. None. We can just talk about gaming this time. So,
Hooray.
thank you, internets,
Wow.
for shutting the hell up for a week. Thank you.
Maybe you just didn't look hard enough.
That
Don't encourage
see, no,
him,
that is very possible. The only thing that might even qualify, because see, I don't look for this shit. It just, if it pops up on Twitter, then I'm aware.
I don't think BK believes you.
I don't. I really don't. I honestly do not look for this stuff. I mean, it's on my radar, but... Uh-oh. Okay. I guess we're getting those little flying things, which I can't control for the life of me.
Oh, I probably should have grabbed one of those.
I didn't. We'll be the cool kids going on foot. There was some
Hey,
word
hey,
going
hey.
out that, what was it? Polygon didn't get, Doom review codes. And so, of course, there were people insinuating that it was a scandal, like, Bethesda's getting wise to them, ah ha ha ha. And then, I think a lot of other people didn't get their early review code, so I think Bethesda's kind of like, screw you guys. In general, so... That was the only thing that approached drama. And I don't think it was actually any drama, so... I'm content to just ignore it. Alright, the first big things to talk about... We have 2 new, very, very sexy DLC coming soon. One is Fallout 4 Far Harbor, which you didn't seem too enthused about a short while ago, BK.
Who's that? Me?
You! Yeah! You're
I've
kinda
been
like,
waiting for this thing ever since it was announced.
well, when I talked to you a few days ago, you're kind of like, oh yeah, that's neat. I guess we'll write it up in a weekend. I'm like, write it up in a weekend? Motherfuck you! This is Point Lookout 2.0! It's gonna take more than a weekend. So either you think you're more badass than I can imagine, or I don't know. There's something wrong with you.
I think I've just been waiting for so long that it's kind of,
You waited yourself out. See, yeah, you can actually hype yourself out of a game. People don't seem to realize this, but it's a thing. Which is why I tend to when there's a game I really want, I tend to go dead. When it comes to looking up stuff for it for like the last few weeks, because it's like, I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to see anymore. I want to bottle up all my anticipation and just have it be there in front of me when I play it for the first time. So, yeah, anyways, even though BK Stunt hates Far Harbor, I'm looking forward to it.
Hates.
It'll be the
Oh,
next
man.
big writing thing I get to do. Hooray! And because
So
they're
other
assholes,
other than, go ahead.
I was going to get to it.
Ah, fuck.
Did you get killed?
Apparently you guys all ran past all these badass scavs.
Oh, I don't know where you are. You're all the way back there.
Yeah, because you guys all ran past them.
Oh, you
All right.
got to kill. See, I was right here. I
On
was
the
here for you.
on the 30th or 31st, I can't remember correctly. The Witcher 3's next DLC is coming out. So thank you guys, you assholes, for giving me all of 11 days to play Far Harbor before. Well, I probably won't be playing The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine at the outset. That guide needs so much work. I have to replay the whole damn thing because of the 14 patches they added to the game in the meantime, so... It still kind of sucks, because now they have this big expansion coming out, which I'm not going to be able to get to. But I guess I can't play that upset, because, what was that second one? Hearts of Stone? I haven't beaten that yet either, so... Still,
Yeah,
could have spaced it out more. Could have given me more time. But you did not. So... And someone here still has to play The Witcher 3. Who could that
We
be?
beat The Witcher 3.
No, I'm not talking about you, although you're bad too for not beating it yet.
Oh.
Senior
BK, you haven't
BK,
played it at all?
he has not played it at all.
At all.
So when he gets
Yeah.
on us about not knowing about this obscure, dead-ass JRPG
Warrior
franchise
game.
coming to the
Obscure?
3DS, just be like, so how's The Witcher 3?
Oh, I see we're going to play war today.
Yeah,
I
I'm
see
dropping
we're
bombs.
going to go to war.
Dude, I am awake, I am not full of food, I am hot and uncomfortable, so this is going to be a podcast.
I'll have you know, sir.
You'll
there
have me
been
know.
more Phoenix Wright games than there have the Witcher games.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
what
but-
sold more units?
So you can
Qualities.
take your obscure references and shove them.
Okay, well, there's been at least 2 Honeycan games, okay? And 3 Witcher games. So if we're just talking about sheer numbers, I mean, they don't really speak for everything.
There have been at least 7 Phoenix Wright games.
And
Going
they're
all the way
probably
back
all
to the Game Boy
garbage.
Advance.
And how many of them
And
sold
they're
10 million?
all delightful.
How many of them sold
They're
10 million units?
delightful. But probably none.
Okay. All right.
Are we together? Together?
How many of them are
Addition.
narrative and graphical masterpieces that might be one of the defining moments of this generation?
Narrative masterpieces, yes.
Ah, okay.
Absolutely. They are delightful stories.
Now the gameplay
Full
in
of
The Witcher
murder.
3 is kind of but I don't think Good Guy Lawyer Simulator on the handheld is really going to compete much with
As
gameplay.
a
either.
good guy. I don't think good guy needs to be an adjective when you're describing your lawyer game. I mean, are there bad guy lawyer games?
There
There's
should
the
be.
pigeon lawyer game. Remember
Look,
the
okay,
pigeon
okay,
lawyer
okay.
game?
This is like playing a.
Lawyers are bad.
This is
so
like playing a
you
game
have
about
to say-
politics and not having the option to be crooked. I mean, it's just it's like playing a Madden game without the option to tackle. All right, it's a fundamental part of being this profession, and you can't do it. And yes, lawyers, you're fucking crooked. You know it. We don't have any listening to this, but still, you
That
suck.
would be a boring game. Like you have to not be crooked in order to have any gameplay.
That would suck. It would be awful. What are we even doing here? Oh. Killing Rooster.
I don't know, but these shields suck. 113. Are you serious? Are we?
We're in low level area for some reason.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
I guess we have been doing pointless side quests and we need to do this to carry on with the main story or whatever. I'm not paying enough attention to Police Master VG.
Yeah,
So,
just
yeah.
go where he points.
2 big DLC expansions coming out. And I'll be honest, I'm in Fallout 4. I'm in it just for the settlement building at this point. So
The new monsters look awesome.
yeah, I mean the game looks completely like Point Lookout. But, you know, they're talking branching stories and all kinds of other stuff, so... Hey, maybe it'll actually be worth writing about. Although, after Bethesda's last pathetic, horrid, wretched attempt at branching stories, I give them a vote of no confidence. No confidence.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
So...
Absolutely, absolutely pathetic.
But we won't spoil it for Nocturnia since she hasn't beaten it yet. So we'll just say, looking forward to Far Harbor, but not for the story because, come on, it's Bethesda.
Not for the story.
Yeah.
Bethesda couldn't write themselves out of a wet paper bag. Whatever that analogy means. So, alright. Next thing. Uncharted 4 finally launched. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yesterday. Tuesday.
And none of us have played it, have we?
No. Well, Master VG is writing the Gamer Guides guide for it. I hate that. Seb and Claire need to change the damn name of the entire site because I feel like a moron saying Gamer Guides guides. So, if they listen to this, you've heard me. Change your name. You can't have guides at the end because it's just... I like Gamer, but when I have to say we're writing a Gamer Guides guide, it's just like, no...
You could say a guide for gamer guides.
Yeah, but come on, now you're starting to get labored. I don't know.
Yeah, but it sounds less stupid.
And they're not facts. I don't like calling them facts anymore because that seems to fit a text file, you know, with brute information on it. But when you're talking about a full guide with all the media and all that, a fact just doesn't seem to fit, you know? Maybe I'm getting too big for my britches, but that's just how I feel.
It's like a early days name for these things.
Yeah, we don't write facts anymore. They're not FAQs. They're guides. So I consider what I do closer to Prima and Brady, except for, you know, the quality of the content is far better. Then I consider it a internet FAQ. So. But yeah, Master VG is the guy who's played it, and, well, Claire has too, but neither of them are talking, so... So much for that. I mean, I still haven't even played Dark Souls 3, so why am I going to get a new game? That's totally a Black Friday.
And apparently is getting great reviews.
Oh, yeah.
So.
It was something like a 96 on Metacritic for a while there. It might be lower now, but for how much you want to... give Metacritic credit, which for me is very little, but can't ignore the trends, can't ignore the scores. He's getting very, very good scores, and yeah, people who've been waiting for this game, I just have to say, 3 delays, well worth it.
It looks gorgeous.
As long as you knock it out of the park.
Yeah, I mean, delay it all you want.
Delay away.
Yeah, I'd rather have a great game delayed than a shitty game rushed, so. Another point for delaying, if it means quality. So we just want to point out that it's out there, and come on, Naughty Dog doesn't need your praise or support. They're getting enough money and getting enough critic blowjobs, so good job, Naughty Dog, but... Yeah, I'll pick it up on Black Friday. I can't spend $60
I'm
on
going
an
to try to
8-hour
rent
hunter.
it.
You're going to rent it and power through it? Alright,
Yeah.
well, good. Then you
Yeah.
can talk about it here.
Well, the story is apparently 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah, that's what I
So
figured.
yeah, $60 is a little much.
And people will be like,
For my
all the
blood.
great multiplayer. I don't care. If anything, Overwatch reconfirmed how little I care about multiplayer shooters. So, alright. The next topic is the fact that we got sniped by a goddamn ninja on GameFAQs with our Salt and Sanctuary bounty.
Indeed, it happens.
And
Not the first time it's happened to me. Won't be the last, probably.
it's the first time it's happened to me, and it hurts. It hurts.
Does it?
We've only
I feel-
tried for like 2 bounties.
Tell me.
It
tell
doesn't
me
matter.
of the hurts. I want to hear about the hurts.
I feel pain. I feel apathy. I mean, I know I've been in this business for a while, but I'm in a funk. It put me in a funk.
Automatic funk.
Super funk.
We kind of sniped the Witcher 3 bounty.
It's poetic justice. It is the exact same thing we did. people were posting their stuff on GameFAQs, they were moving the chains, they were making progress, stacking the kilobyte count, and then, BAM! We come out in 2 days, 700 kilobytes, guide's done. So, yeah.
So you're the reason. You're bad karma.
My bad karma, that's it.
Yep.
Well, actually, Nocturnia is the one who uploaded most of it, so you can blame her.
You're the one who actually contacted them to upload it. I just put it in the system.
But yeah, that was a pretty
Bucket took forever.
sweet $300. Yeah, I mean we didn't use markup like we're doing in Assault and
Yeah, because
Sanctuary.
we didn't know how.
Yeah, I had no clue. I still have no clue. It's still magic to me. BK Stunt got the template from someone else, somebody co-authored with, and I copied all of his formatting techniques from the first section. So now I guess I kind of know markup.
I'm not very good at markup. Everything I know is from Alex or Jonathan.
But with all that said,
we copied the copy.
Yeah, we copied
but
it.
It works.
It looks nice. It looks nice on GameFAQs. What we have, we're characters, and we write that into our guides.
Oh, jeez. The other one isn't bad, but I'm not going to bet against myself.
Yeah, no, the other one is actually really good. Like, can't remember who it was.
Not horrible.
It might have been
a lot worse.
But we might get Game of the Month or Fact of the Month. So at least there's some consolation, and I guarantee we will have the best guide on GameFAQs. So because ours will have pretty movies, you see. So, and how can the editorial stylings of Haravan and BK Stunt not instantly be the best guide there? Can't be. It's impossible. Because we're characters, and we write that into our guides.
Oh, jeez. The other one isn't bad, but I'm not going to bet against myself.
Yeah, no, the other one is actually really good. Like, can't remember who it was.
Not horrible.
It might have been
a lot worse.
It might have been some asslord like Master VG who in Slack chat was like, "So does the guide up there suck? And is it bare bones?" No, it's actually a nice guide. I mean, it is. It's not an unworthy snipe. So
At least there's that.
It's actually a very nice guide. So, but we will be better. Ours will be better. So saith the wise Heravondo. Oh, speaking of which and all that media stuff, I made a very passable Final Fantasy VII map for the Chocobo section I'm working on for Gamer Guides. And I'm going to promote that because it looks nice. I spent a few hours on it.
That's one thing I don't look forward to on my current Final Fantasy VII playthrough.
Breeding chocobos?
Yeah, that was a pain back in the day. I can't imagine it will be any better.
Dude, you have access to the best Final Fantasy VII guide on the internet. You can just go look it up on Gamer Guides.
Yeah, but it still takes a good chunk of time to get the best chocobo still, doesn't it?
Yeah, but at least you have, like, you know, you can make yourself invincible and put on ×3 speed, so catching the damn things isn't that bad. And you can speed up the races to ×3, so, you know, you're holding down the shoulder buttons less. So, going faster does help. So at least there's that. At least it won't be taking quite as soul-crushingly long. And if you go on Slack chat, you can see the finished version of that map. I only put the base map up on my Facebook because, see, I'm being all commercially minded now. I'm like, I'll let the unpaying plebs, they can see the base map, but they can't see any of the map markers that make it useful. Huh? How do you like that marketing?
Oh, wow.
They didn't even have to tell me to do it, the bosses who yanked my chain. I just was like, no, this is what I should do.
More and more commercialized.
Yep, I'm going to be selling Haravan DLC and microtrans at this rate.
One of us. Yeah, no joke.
You want to flip to page 5? Pay me $1.
Get your pre-order guide bonus. Actual map markers added to maps. You know, stuff you were going to do anyways.
But
But
fuck
you
it,
can
yeah.
advertise.
No, see,
As-
we do a the stitch screenshot side by side. So for Gamer Guides, we can be like, you can be a Gamer Guide member, right, and pay. You can subscribe, or you can be Gamer Guides Pro. And if you're
Yeah.
Pro, you get the other half of the double stitched screenshots. Otherwise, you only get like the left one. How's that? Oh man,
Nobody likes the left ones.
I shouldn't poison the minds of. Actually, I think Seb was going for a entirely free thing, but boosting it with ads or something. That was something he was toying with a while ago. I have no idea how it would work. I just say let there be a subscription and let people pay for individual guides. I don't like the idea of there possibly being like ads or subscribing to make the page flips load faster or something. I don't know.
I like the subscription thing.
I do too. I think that
people could use that with all the back content.
yeah, that's I'm a big proponent of the Gamer Guide subscription thing because it's kind of self-serving. Because in a world where you just buy the guide instead of buying a subscription that gives access to all the guides, there's very little incentive to write like a Planescape Torment guide or a Baldur's Gate guide or some of the things that probably aren't going to sell well on their individual merits. But if you have a subscription, then the entire library is what's attractive. So, you know, there might not be a lot of people that are going to buy a Planescape Torment guide, but there are going to be a few who will see those guides in the library and go, you know what, I might play that game sometime. So it incentivizes the entire library to embellish it like that with older guides, and I like older games.
Yeah, the more content, the better.
So yeah, it's completely self-serving, but you know, at least I'm honest about it.
But
And when it comes to monetizing content, I tend to be in the camp of don't add impediments to someone's experience and then pay to get rid of them. Add benefits and let them pay to access them. So I'm not a terribly huge fan of the like page click stuff. You know, make the page clicks go faster. You can load the damn pages just fine without that. You're just slowing people down to make them pay for it to go faster, and that's not the profit structure.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing.
Personally, I would rather give people access to more stuff. And you know, they do talk about things like getting community features back and starting Gamer Guides podcasts and just. I think Seb is very big on the video aspect of things, and he would like to put that behind a paywall. Like if you subscribe, you would get access to all of that stuff. And I'm cool with that. It's just we haven't gotten to the whole media bit yet too much. So
yeah, good
I do hope that
is
pans
hard
out.
to add and find.
I mean, it's just right now we get paid to write guides, and guides sell and they make money. But once you start going, okay, well, I want a podcast. I want you to stream on Twitch, and this is all stuff that has been discussed but hasn't really gone anywhere yet. Then you're paying someone to essentially do that, and I'm salary, and I'm twitching right now, so I'm fine with the concept. It's just, you know, I can't be writing and doing a Twitch stream at once, so you know, it's dividing the time of people that work for them. And do they, you know, is it going to bring in as much money as just having me shut the hell up and write a guide would? I don't know. I don't think so at this point. But, you know, if you're getting started in something, you have to build. And building involves a period of loss. I mean, for fuck's sakes, I wrote guides for free for 5 fucking years, so. I don't know. I can't say what the boss man is going to do. But all interesting things. How the hell did we even get talking about this? I can't even remember the chain of conversation that led to this. Oh well, whatever. Let's get back on shit. I wanted to mention that the Wii U is getting a new game soon. Ish. It's getting Super Meat Boy. Keep on knocking it out of the park, Wii U. Keep on. Alright. Well, that's enough of that. I have to get at least one jab at Nintendo in every podcast until they stop sucking. Next thing on my
That's
list
not gonna
is
happen.
Doom. I have hopes, but it doesn't seem like it. Doom is coming out May the 13th. That is very, very soon. Did
I'm
you...
excited about it, but not gonna pay $60 for it.
Yeah, no. A lot of people are praising the single player, although no one has played it to my knowledge, so I don't know what grounds they have for it, but after playing the multiplayer, fans had better hope that the single player is good. That's all I'm gonna... No, that's
The
not all I'm gonna
multiplayer
say.
was fun. It just
The multiplayer was profoundly passable. It was...
it just sucked when things would go revenant or whatever it's called.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of a lame mechanic, but the multiplayer was essentially just run around and shoot each other in narrow corridors with shotguns. Shotguns won you the entire thing, and that's not a great long-lived shooter recipe for everyone to run around narrow corridors and shoot each other with shotguns. I mean, it was fun for a little while, especially since my kill-death
Yeah.
ratio was actually okay for a change, but it wasn't really fun. I was bored of it after an hour and a half. So the single player had better be good, because from what I saw, the multiplayer, it was not too engaging. And at least Overwatch is pretty. Doom isn't really even pretty. It doesn't
No,
flow
I
well.
thought it was pretty.
You thought it was pretty?
Mhm.
The Doom multiplayer?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to have a difference of opinion on that. Because I thought it was profoundly bland. But yeah. So I mean,
It was doomy.
It was doomy. Yeah. Did you play it at all, BK? I'm under the impression you did not. Did he abandon us? Where did Mighty BK go?
I don't know.
He might be doing...
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, now.
Oh, I was saying no, I never got around to it.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Unfortunately.
you didn't miss out on too much, so...
I want to get it for the single player.
I do
don't think
too.
I care too much about the multiplayer.
No, but I can't spend
Yeah,
$60
mine was the single
on...
player too.
I can't spend $60 on a single player like that.
No, yeah, agreed.
So I'll. It's another game that it's like, hey, Black Friday. So probably something we'll pick up
exactly.
then. So
Should be nice and cheap by then too.
Yeah, probably about 25, 15
yeah,
in that range.
So and
People would have got Dishonored for 25 when it came out like a couple weeks before
yeah,
Black
that was pretty
Friday.
sweet. And then we didn't play it for 4
Well,
years.
I played it for a while and then I still haven't beat it. But
I beat
I was
it.
enjoying it.
I platinumed both of them. The
Oh, what the fuck came out that distracted me?
I don't
Is
know.
Dragon Age?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, that came out later. That came out way later.
Something distracted me.
Maybe it was Dragon's Dogma around that time? No, that was a few months later. You didn't get too distracted by Kingdoms of Amalur. I think that's about the time we bought it. I can't remember though. It's been a while, but yeah, she wouldn't let me play it because it was her copy. She bought it, and she wanted to, I don't know, be the firstie or something, and she never beat it. So, and eventually they gave it away for free on PS Plus on the PS3. And then I bought the definitive edition when it went down a little in price. And, yeah, so I beat the definitive edition, got the platinum. And I was like, that was fun. I'm going to do it again on the PS3. So I did. So, and, Master VG, who is having a banner year this year, is going to be writing the guide on that one, too. Lucky bastard
Doom?
that is. No, Dishonored.
Dishonored.
So, and I'm super jelly of that, by the way, but oh well, I can't have them all. Last year was the year I got to write about everything, so. But I'm still calling Dragon Quest VIII if it ever comes out, so. He'll just have to be happy with Final Fantasy 12.
You know, I have actually thought about maybe something I shouldn't even be saying in front of a bunch of other guide authors, but I've actually thought about starting a guide on Final Fantasy 12 just so I could have something in the works if that ever got announced.
No, I don't
Like,
feel.
okay,
No,
Final
that's
Fantasy
not.
12 HD's been announced. We need somebody to write for it.
I totally
Well,
thought about this.
I've
I totally
already-
thought about the same. No. You are in the right company for that. Exact right company. I thought about writing a Dragon Quest VIII guide and having it like 90% done. You know, just sans the media and all that stuff. And then I'd have this text guide that could go out within days at most. Like I could probably hammer out an entire guide on Gamer Guides in a day. Get it all uploaded, anyways. And yeah, so I thought about it too. And Master VG is big on the whole Final Fantasy 12 thing, which I'm fine with because that game just sounds like way too much of a pain in the ass for me to write about. And I was sitting there saying, just on Slack, just before we went live, honestly, it's up there if you want to call me a bullshitter. The idea that he should start writing a guide early, I think Seb was in support of this idea too. That Seb should get a guide out, or that Master VG should get a guide out now so that they'd have it for a remaster. But apparently there are huge differences between the international version and the North American version that would make such an endeavor a pain in the ass. But I'm saying
a lot
still
harder.
I'm saying still go for it, and then re-go through it when the remaster, the international releases, and then add notes and change things as needed. It'll still be a lot less work and probably mostly accurate. But I think Master VG said that they changed the item drops, like item locations, and since that's probably about half of what a guide like that should include, maybe hold off on it. But Dragon Quest VIII, I don't see them changing that, so if I can ever get some free time again after The Witcher 3, which desperately needs its own updates, yeah, I would not be opposed to writing a text guide for Dragon Quest VIII in anticipation of it being a legit one.
These lightning mage things are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and these enemies have skulls on them. I don't know if we're cut out for this awesomeness. Anyways, the next tagline I have here, just because I want to talk shit, is Overwatch starts commercially gargling balls on May 24th. So, hooray for Blizzard.
Oh boy.
Your Team Fortress.
And we have played the beta quite a bit, me and you.
I was not a fan of it. But, it might have been one of those things where you needed to play with people who knew what they were doing, who had microphones, and would actually play teamsies, because...
Which you did. A bit.
Yeah, a bit. With you, we could coordinate, but the other three morons on our team were just... So... Yeah, not too impressed with it. It just was very generic shooter. Looked gorgeous, but... I don't know. Not enough depth
I forgot
to
what
keep
you
me
guys were
interested.
talking about.
Overwatch. Just
Oh.
had
I didn't
absolutely
play it.
no depth to keep me interested at all.
Yeah, well, it has two game modes. It's got the capture and defend, and it's got the escort missions.
Well,
basically.
I mean, you're still...
So I mean, there isn't a whole lot of variety there for one.
So capture and defend a moving target, or capture and defend a static point?
Yeah, pretty much. That's your choices.
That's not a game. That's not $60. That is not complete. That should be free to play. And I hate the free to play model, but that's just pathetic.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that really I just don't care for is there's no sense of advancement whatsoever.
No.
You
not a
unlock
bit.
skins, you unlock voices, you unlock emotes, and none of these things affect the gameplay at all. So I don't know. It's a prettier, more varied Team Fortress. Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, but
That's
at least
exactly
Team Fortress
what
2 was
Overwatch
novel
is.
when it came out.
Yeah, I mean this would, for anybody who thinks about picking it up, it's fun. It's fun to play. It would occupy your time for 2 weeks to a month. but
Now, if-
it would probably get boring. They need to support it hardcore and add way more to it to make it worthwhile.
If this game was essentially Borderlands, it would be epic. It would be awesome. I would be all over this.
These
But
enemies
it's-
transform, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. And they wreck my face in almost no time flat. I do not have... I have one gun for this, and it hogs ammo. And I can't keep on it. So, yeah, I'm not a big supporter of Overwatch. I had Allie on my Facebook going over how great it was. You know, glad you like it, but I don't see the long-term appeal. I think every game should be an RPG, and this is just one that
They could
calls out to me.
they could add to it. They could add to it and make it way better over time. I believe that.
Yeah, like they could add a single-player mode and an RPG system and make it Borderlands with a bunch of characters. These are the same... Never mind. I mean, it's Blizzard. They've done Diablo. I mean, they know how to do this, right? The characters are fantastic. The game looks beautiful. They already have archetypes with special abilities. The game's half written for you already. Oops.
Are you dead? We just came in here.
I reloaded my TDR weapon too close to that dude who I shot because I thought he was bad. Thank you, Master VG. You're a right chap, you is.
Wow.
Yeah. This is
Anyway.
who's playing
Right.
through with everyone. So, oh, did you? Well, I just saw Master VG standing behind me, suggestively, so I
I
thought it
had
was
the
him.
bar on my screen.
Well, aren't you
He
special?
gave me a class mod, but you guys were talking, so I didn't thank him. So thank you.
Hooray!
Can't say anything, but
Alright, now we got all the preliminary crap out of the way. Last thing I want to talk about, and probably the most important and awesome and coolest and bestest thing that there is to talk about. This is the news of the section. Everything else was just blah 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 bullshit. NVIDIA had a little conference, and they showed off their new GTX 1080 and 1070 cards, which both are apparently stronger than the Titan. Is it the Titan X is what they call it, or is it just the Titan? I thought it was the Titan X.
Titan X.
Okay. Now, everyone knows that the Titan X costs over $1,000. The GTX 1080 is set to launch at $600, and the 1070 is going to come out at $349.99, $350, whatever. And again, as far as I remember, both of them are supposed to be stronger than the Titan X. That is fucking incredible. I didn't crunch the numbers, and I'm not that super huge on tech, but both of these cards should allow you to run 4K gaming off a single card. Now, that's fucking cool. I wouldn't say ultra settings and, 120 frames a second with a GTX 1070, but if you want to make the 4K jump, it appears that you can now get some okay performance out of a $350
Rather
card.
cheap.
Yeah, $350 is not bad for a damn GPU. It's pretty standard, and for one that is that powerful, whatever. I would also like to take this moment to point and laugh at the retards who went out of their way to buy a workhorse Titan X, because now even in your wildest dreams, that purchase was a complete waste of money. Which is what always happens when you buy the biggest, bestest, most expensivest tech that nothing really exists to support. So,
Well,
good
this
job.
is why you always buy. This is why you always buy a step down.
Yes.
Like unless you're ultra rich, I guess, and money is no object. Always buy a step down when you're building a new rig.
Yeah. So, I'm a console guy. I used to be a PC guy back in the day when I was a teenager and didn't have any money, ironically. I was a PC guy. Now, I'm a console guy because I like owning my games. And to all you people who say, oh, you own stuff on Steam. No, you don't. No, you fucking do not. I mean, they just allowed refunds a year ago? Come on, that's not ownership. You don't own this shit. If they can take it away from you by not having your internet up, you don't own it. So I mean, these are the same people who will come on, who will troll the GameFAQs forums on the PS4 and go, PSA bros, you don't own PS Plus games. Yeah, you don't fucking own Steam games. So, deal with it. So that's why I'm not a PC guy, right there. That reason. And I'm not anticipating me jumping onto Steam anytime soon. I will get games on Steam if I have to write a guide about them, like Final Fantasy VII and Dragon's Dogma. Otherwise, Steam can kiss my ass. So I'll essentially, I'm. This is the tagline. You told me this is a tagline. I find myself, however, getting a boner for PC gaming because of these new cards. So it's just I've been kind of wanting to build a PC, despite knowing
Jared
better.
Died.
Yeah, everyone's dying. But the 1070, it's calling to me. It's saying, now's the time. You make some money. Not a lot, but you make some. You can afford this if you save a bit. You can get a pretty decent PC. And I'm tempted, even though I will pretty much just be playing my GOG library, which the only game that could
But you
possibly...
don't need this card for.
No, I do not. The only possible game I could need this card for...
What the heck is shooting me?
I have no idea. I killed the sniper just in case, but... The only possible game I could need this card for might be The Witcher 3 when I get it on PC when it's cheap, but... Yeah, I still want to do it. Just because. You know, and there are other games that will come out on PC that I'll want to get that will make good use of this. But I'm thinking I might have to invite my more technically sound buddy BK down here to help me build a PC, because apparently he does this. He is a PC building party whore, and if he'll do it with another person, he can do it with me too. Damn it, there is no consent.
I don't know about whore. I built my last one with Jonathan. Actually, I went. See, it's a good excuse for people who are semi-close, because I mean, you know, America's big. People who are semi-close to each other to meet up, like, yeah, just can't do it for lunch, but throw a PC build in there, and now a totally legit reason to drive to Ohio or, you know, whatever.
See, I'm in north. In central Tennessee, I'm in the northwestern part. So, and you're not too far away.
Middle.
Well, I'm in the northwestern part of Middle Tennessee.
So we're fighting this huge jet thing, right? This
and these Marines keep killing us.
I never can see.
Yeah.
It's trying to kill my drone thing.
This just shows Gearbox running out of ideas hardcore, because, I mean, come on, what is this, Bunker 2.0? But, yeah, we don't live that far away. I think, what, 4 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Next time it dies, I will enter it into the Google machine to see how far apart we live. But yeah, I think I'm gonna actually plan a PC out. There are sites like PC Part Picker that checks for compatibility for you.
Yep.
And I definitely need that, because I would cry tears of utter man anguish if I bought all these toys and they didn't play well together. So
yeah, there's nothing worse.
I've just been looking at things. I've been pricing things. I'm thinking like an i7 4970 or whatever the hell it is. That looks like a pretty beefy CPU at this point in time. And yeah, 32 gigabytes of memory. That's only like $120. So that's kind of the thing I'm looking at this moment. And of course a 1070, which is the wretched device that started all this. So we might have to next year do a PC building weekend. The number one thing I'm worried about, like, I'm assuming I assume you know something about tech. Like, I've replaced hard drives, I've replaced CD-ROM drives, power supplies. You know, I even tried to move a GPU from one computer to the next, but it was not successful. But I've messed around with the internals of a PC before, but I've never done anything that took more work than Legos. Like, I've never soldered anything, and I'm desperately, desperately worried. Like, the thing that keeps me up at night when it comes to PCs and building my own is heat. And these new cards, from all accounts, do not run that cool. I think the GTX 1080 was running at like 67 Celsius, which is awfully hot for my tastes. So, I'm a little worried about that. I want to make sure the damn thing is cool enough. Catastrophic failures on $1,000 PCs would ruin my year. So, I hope you know more than I do. And if you say you do, I'm holding you responsible for making sure this thing is technically sound.
He's like, I'm not going over that.
It is not. It's not as hard as you're worried about.
No,
I didn't have to do any soldering.
I assume PC building now
build.
is very easy. I assume it's expensive man Legos.
Yeah, I mean that's a good way to describe
Man Legos.
Yes, man Legos.
Man.
I'm being sexist here. You never go, oh, I want to build my own PC.
Apparently you are, because I've worked on fucking the PC too.
Yes, you have
changed power supplies. And
you haven't really messed with any of our modern PCs, but you did mess with your own back in the day.
I installed a CD-ROM in a computer that did not have one previously.
I'm not saying you're incompetent. I'm just saying that this is going to be a little man party.
Legos.
Man Legos. Okay, how about nerd Legos?
There you go. I will accept nerd Legos.
Okay, even though I consider myself a geek, not a nerd.
Well, that's because you're stupid. Nerds are smart.
I don't like math. She's the one who, like 2 weeks ago, lamented, I'm starting to get slow at math. I need to do some math problems for fun. Fucking nerd.
Ugh.
I know, what the fuck?
I was driving and he told me to get out of the car.
So get out. I'm not even going to stop. Just get out.
I was driving. You wouldn't have anything to do with the stopping.
Oh, right. No. You were driving, and I just said get out. Don't even stop.
Yeah.
So, we'll probably have to get like a futon or something before BK comes down here, if he does, because we have nowhere for a person to stay.
Yeah.
Oh
So
no,
it's on the
people are
list of
dying.
things to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to raise him and...
Oh shit, Nocturna, you're dying faster. Hurry. Oh crap, we're all gonna get it.
I got her.
Where's
No,
that?
I don't got her. I don't got her.
As long as one of us survives, right?
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going to. Where are you piece of
So, we should talk about some games that you have no idea about.
Right! On to the BK stunt portion of things.
So, there is apparently a new Phoenix Wright game coming out. And I don't know, let's see, it's got to be the 7th or the 8th title by now. I've completely lost track number-wise what it is, but it's coming out this September because it doesn't care about competing with Final Fantasy at all. I mean, why would it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not going to.
Right. And the thing that really kills me is that it's going to be 3DS only. The eShop. Digital.
Well, you know, that's what lazy low-rent Japanese devs are doing now. They're like, fuck making a full game. You know what? We haven't been good at making games since the PS2, so fuck it. We'll just continue making PS2 quality games and we'll put them on handhelds.
Well, all the early Phoenix Wright titles were always physical releases.
Yes.
Like I have a good collection of Phoenix Wright games. But the last one and now apparently this one, nope, fuck you.
Digital's just cheaper, but you know what?
Digital only, we don't care.
Digital games are nowhere near as fun as physical ones. This is an objective fact. It's not even an opinion. I'm laying down the arbitrary fact law here. The only thing that people can say about, I like digital because I'm so fat my legs have atrophied and I don't have to get up and change a disc. Guys, I am humongous and I can get off my ass to change a disc.
That damn jet just landed right on top of me.
Did it rape your face with its bottom?
It literally did. It was amazing. I mean, ouch. So, the other thing that gets me is that when they release these Phoenix Wright games, like there's there's more Phoenix Wright games out there that have not come to America. So like, why is this one coming? What, you know, why can't I get the Phoenix Wright game that was set in Victorian England? You know, why am I getting this one on day one?
Who knows? They might do a compilation
I don't
at some
understand.
point. You know,
And then they have like Phoenix Wright is popular. You may not know what the hell it is, but it's fairly popular. He's even a character in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh well, that just makes it god tier status then, doesn't it?
Well, for Capcom.
Capcom, give me a break.
Anyways, his main antagonist lawyer guy, the prosecuting attorney, right? Because he's a defense attorney.
Now that's
Even
the guy
though
you should be
prosecuting
playing.
Attorney, yeah, well, he has his own set of games.
Oh, okay. Well, then you should be talking about those games.
Like his first one came out in America, and you can play it. But his
Did you just say America?
the second one, Japanese only.
No, seriously.
No, came out in America.
Okay, I thought you went America. I thought you just said came out America.
America.
Sounds good when you do
America.
that. You should. I'm passing a law. You have to always call America America now. I just like how you say it.
So they're just they're frustratingly inconsistent with their releases, and it bugs the living hell out of me.
Yeah, but hasn't that been Japanese gaming since
Ever?
1989? You know.
Well, most Japanese companies, you know, they start releasing something in America, they build a brand, they keep releasing things in America.
And then they shit can it like Mega Man and
Capcom's like, okay, we'll give you this one, fuck you on this one. We'll give you this one, fuck you on this one. What? Why? Fucking Capcom.
Yeah, Konami and Castlevania, they never did anything like that, right?
Much less.
What are you shitting?
Are we all dying? We are all freaking dying.
Oh crap.
This is not good, is it?
We might not be ready for this guy. I'm gonna just give up because there's no point in staying, and I will hopefully get back on the battlefield quickly.
Yeah, I don't think I can get to any of
you. Just stay.
Jesus Christ! What's that guy doing?
What? Who?
It sounds like somebody's freaking racing.
Oh yeah. I have to have the window open because it's so.
Your fucking door.
Oh, I have my window open too.
Yeah, we live alongside a highway and we live in country, so some fucking rednecks have to cover for their micro peens by making a lot of noise on the highway.
That makes sense.
We have a lot of soldiers around here too, and we all know how soldiers all have tiny dicks.
Oh, jeez. Jerk. Anyway. Ex-soldier. Your dick gets bigger once you retire.
Oh, does it?
Oh,
shit,
anyway,
I need to join and quit then.
The next game that you would never think about. I played the Grand Kingdom demo.
Yeah, I saw you doing that. I was about to yell at you. I was like, what the fuck, BK? Podcast.
I had to check on my troops, man.
Apparently.
So just the demo. It's a strategy RPG. It only lets you play as certain classes, so you couldn't. Now this jet thing is getting annoying. It wouldn't let you try out like the Lancer class or anything like that, but it was fun enough. It's got an online war system, so players are going to be fighting each other in the future. It's pretty standard strategy RPG fare.
So is it some fruity little JRPG where all your characters are chibi little kids?
No, they actually look like they were drawn by Vanilla. What's their name? Vanillaware? The people who made Dragon's Crown.
Oh.
Without the enhanced gigantic tits, I guess.
Oh well, then I don't care. I was only interested for the tits.
we were only in it.
Seriously, I do like heroically proportioned characters of both genders. I really do. I think all games should have that. Overwatch and Dragon's Crown. I don't know. I don't play video games to get mired in reality. But anyways, enough interrupting you.
You see how that ship swooped down? It did that right on my head earlier.
Yeah, I saw that. What a bastard. Ugh, well, apparently my shield can't block everything, huh?
The missile barrage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some might have gotten behind me.
There's a guy for you to kill right there. Right there. Kill him. You got this.
I got
Do
it! I survived it!
I was right there. I was right there. I didn't even help revive you. I was like, kill him. Kill
Awesome
him.
coaching.
Kill him.
If I kill everything for you, you'll never learn. Is it dead? There's no way. I thought it had more
Yes,
health in
yes, yes. Whole bunch of loot just dropped. Loot City over there.
it. Oh, crap.
So yeah, Grand Kingdom will be fun if you like strategy.
I really need to find another strategy franchise. Like I said before when we were talking off air, I used to be a big Total War guy, but then they started, I don't know, they started like dumbing it down and making it less arcadey kind of at the same time. They took most of the fun out of the franchise when they released Empire, and then they decided, no, this is a good archetype route. We should make them all. So
speaking of strategy, Civ 5 or Civ 6 is coming out this year as well.
yeah, so you said, right? Good segue. Let's go.
Off air, off air, on air, on air. It's time to waste one more turn, or just another turn, just one more turn.
Okay.
AKA waste. You're not familiar with that phrase? I take it.
Not when it comes to podcasting.
That's no. Well, it's the famous Civilization phrase. Like
Okay.
when you beat a map or when you beat a campaign, you can select just one more turn instead of ending.
Okay.
Instead of ending the war or the game, you can select just one more turn, and it keeps playing as if you hadn't won, and you can keep playing with your civilization. And so it's become infamous for game addiction, I guess.
See, I don't know
Because
if
if
I've
there's
ever...
anything Civ is known for, it's getting addicted to civilization.
I don't know if I've ever played a Civilization game, honestly. As
Oh, it's bad.
wretched as
Oh,
that
it's
is.
really bad. You should not play it. Unless you want to
Look
waste
at it.
copious amounts of your life, you should not
I
play it.
picked it up a number of times, but never actually bought it.
So what about this Tropico? What did we get on PS Plus? Tropico 5? What's that game
Yep.
like?
It's kind of like a tropical Sim City type game. Like you play as you can be a dictator. You can be communist if you want. You can try to get foreign aid money from the US. it's weird. So you're basically an island dictator. You're basically Castro, for all
Yeah.
intents and purposes.
That doesn't sound
And
bad.
being the fifth game, they've obviously refined their formula a number of times.
So we got that game for free on PS Plus. That might be worth doing, worth playing around with a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
worth
sorry.
trying out.
We didn't get it for free. Those games aren't free.
Shit. I can't
You don't
remember
own them.
getting my stuff for April.
Well, hope you did, because it's too late now.
Yeah, I should probably make sure I get Maze.
Yeah, I can't stand
See,
the
we-
people
we
that
sometimes
get
do it at
upset
the-
about you calling it free.
I know.
Like, relax. We know it's not fucking free.
Quit being pedantic, you bitches.
Yeah, you're just being a whiny bitch. It doesn't even matter.
No.
Like anyone who honestly thinks that, and everyone knows better. So shut up.
Yeah. So, I have to agree with that. Wholeheartedly. There he is. But you need to stop doing that, because if I'm not the angry, hyperbolic one, I mean, we don't need to.
You've got nothing.
I've got nothing. I'm literally just a little fat man behind a screen.
We gotta stick to our
Yes.
archetypes, right?
Your role is to be the moderate one.
Okay. Well, maybe they're just trying to be well-meaning individuals.
No, they're being
fuck
they're
them.
being asshole trolls. They
Yeah.
know what they're doing. They're not fooling
So
anyone with that crap anymore.
between Civ 6 and Phoenix Wright and Persona and Final Fantasy and Star Ocean, Jesus Christ,
You're gonna be
I
a
Am
busy kid.
Setsuna. There's just a ton of fucking games.
See, this year's been kind of slow for me. Been kind of slow.
I don't know. It helps if you have a wide variety of games that you like, huh?
I like a wide variety of games. I like Western
think you like a
RPGs.
wide
I like
variety of
computer
games.
RPGs. I like JRPGs. I like games with RPG elements. I like loot grind RPGs.
Oh, look at all that variety.
Well, the promise of the RPG is that it's supposed to last you long enough that you can survive till the next good RPG. So, okay, I have no idea where all these assholes are.
They were up
They're
in
in
the
the
corner
air.
above you.
Well, that's lame. They shouldn't have flying enemies. Because I can't
They
look up in
shouldn't have
video games.
flying enemies.
Because looking up is difficult.
Yes,
It's hard.
gets me every time.
You would die in a horror movie. If you don't look up, you die.
Yeah, in a horror movie where your number one defense is running.
Speaking of horror, Outlast 2 is coming out.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, jeez. Well, it's not Outlast RPG, so I guess I can believe that.
See? What the hell? Someone mentioned something about Prey 2. I think it might have been Master VG on Slack. Mentioned something about Prey 2 might be coming back, being made by the
What? Really?
Dishonored developers. That's what he said. I can't vouch for it. I
Did
know
you
absolutely nothing.
played the first one?
Shit, no. What do you think I am? Someone who plays video games?
Right, okay. Yeah.
I have no idea what those games
I
are
don't know
about.
why I asked.
But I assume something is hunting something.
Well, you get abducted by aliens in the first one, like within the first hour, so that's not a... I don't consider anything that happens in the very beginning of a video game a spoiler. But so that's kind of the catch to the game, is you get abducted, and I mean it's an FPS, so you're going to be finding alien weapons and using them to shoot your way out. I mean, there's no surprises here. Where are we supposed to freaking go? I guess I'm following Jared. It's always a wise choice.
Yes, that's where you go.
That's what I'm
essentially.
doing. He jumped in a hole.
So it's a shooter.
Yeah, the first Prey was. It is rather old
He's a survival shooter.
by today's... no. I wouldn't call it survival. Just
What
your
was that?
standard FPS, really.
What was that
with unique
movie?
weapons.
Some movie just had its 20th anniversary. Or no, it was older than that.
Twister.
Twister had its 20th anniversary, and Nocturne was like, "That shit's 20 years old." Yes. We have to
Yeah, I feel
remember
old
that
now.
old RPGs count things like Red Faction 2. I mean, those are ancient now. I remember those
Yeah.
when they were new. That's sad. I'm only 31. How am I this old feeling? You know? Final Fantasy VII is about to
31.
have its
Yeah, you had a
20th
birthday
anniversary.
recently, didn't you?
I did.
You were old.
I will let you all sing happy birthday to me, if that is what we
No.
wish to do. No?
I already did it twice.
No.
Everyone wants to hear your pipes.
Happy birthday to the ground.
Ah, come on. Weak. This is the love I get. This is why for 5 years on
I threw
GameFAQs.
the rest of the cake too.
This is why for 5
made
years
you a fucking
on
cake.
GameFAQs I was silent. I was on my own because guide authors we're all assholes. We're all mean. We will hurt your feelings. Never talk to us or give us your money or support. On that note,
I had a chance to resurrect you and I chose Rebecca instead.
happy birthday indeed. Shit.
Well, now both of us are dying, so...
Yeah.
Because this fucking thing
Oh.
switched.
Yeah, he changed into a phase walker with a
Yeah, 'cause
skull.
he's a dick.
Yeah, these
Dead
enemies
now.
kind of suck.
He's a dead dick.
I'm going to go ahead and say good job, Jared. You are the best player
Changed
on our
again. By far.
team. These enemies
No, he got
suck.
blown up.
Alrighty, there is actually one more thing I had. Well, we'll take a break from BK even if he has more to say, because, come on, who can listen to him for that long?
Hey.
This is in Rumorville. It's even being reported as rumor by News. Gaming News. Biggest fucking oxymoron there is. Apparently, other studios wanted to buy Lionhead from Microsoft, but Microsoft would not bite because it included the Fable IP. And when they took the Fable IP off the table, interest died. So, yeah. It seems Microsoft still... They either are being petty and don't want other people to make a Fable game they refuse to make, those jackasses, or they want to make their own with a different studio, which I'm not a fan of. Unless they're going to rebuild a fucking entire new little snarky British studio. Because if they don't, fuck them, fuck that game. The whole point of it was its British humor, right?
Yeah, it was one of the big draws to it.
Yeah.
If they give it to someone else, it's useless. If they just sit on it, fuck you, Microsoft, for not making the damn game you should have, which is Fable 4. And in any event, fuck you for not selling Lionhead to someone. But, on the other note, when I think of this, the first thing that popped into my mind was Bullfrog. And I just imagined EA bidding on Lionhead Studios, and Lionhead and Fable turning into another Bullfrog Dungeon Keeper.
EA piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can see that too.
Maybe it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but can't say that it was a good thing they didn't get sold. And, I have no faith in Microsoft. I just imagine that they're going to try and sit on the IP, maybe make some shitty mobile game or some... Who knows? They were trying to make a damn asymmetrical multiplayer game out of it, so... Or was it a Fallout MOBA? I don't know. But whatever it was. They were not using the IP in the right way, and at best, I think we will see Microsoft continue to not use the franchise in the right way with the wrong studio. Not that Lionhead was faultless, not that they were great, but who knows? Maybe what if on the other hand, like Codemasters had bought it or something? Maybe that would have turned out all right. But yeah, just a rumor in Rumorville that Lionhead could have been sold along with Fable, maybe to someone more worthy, maybe to someone less, but it did not happen because for whatever reason, Microsoft wants to hold on to the Fable IP. So I kind of have like no faith in anyone doing anything good with the Fable IP these days. But that's just my ceaseless pessimism.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it needs a couple years to go off anyways.
Maybe. But I'm still dying for a Dungeon Keeper game, so... And no, Dungeons doesn't fucking count, because it sucks. So,
Dungeons.
yes. Some other developer essentially started making Dungeon Keeper clones and called it Dungeons, because they're so clever. Like, how in wrestling they have the Bullet Club that is starting to appear on Raw and stuff, and they decided since they can't name them the Bullet Club because they didn't come up with that, they're just going to name them the Club. Yeah. That's what I think of with Dungeons and Dungeon Keeper.
Holy crap, I am, Jared and I are in an 8-bit kingdom.
Uh-oh, I'm lost. And I need to find this.
Yeah, I don't know how to get to fucking where you guys are.
I went on a green jump pad and then up a circular thing, rode it up, and it dropped me out of a warp pipe.
Oops.
And now I'm looking at like Mario Land.
Well, that sounds awfully neat. I'm busy.
Yeah.
So, what else do we have on the docket for today? Docket. I'm trying to sound important. Anything else? Did we...
Man, I have not been playing that much, I guess, besides those 2 demos.
Oh well.
I did have fun with Overwatch, though. I mean, it's fun. I can see people having fun with it the first the first month or so easy.
Yeah, but I just... Lasting appeal, I think Battleborn might have more. And even then, only marginally more. On that note, though, I want to say that Overwatch plays and looks much better than Battleborn. So if you are superficial like me, you might just want to go for that. But, yeah, I guess we can get to the portion where we just babble about shit we've been playing. I started playing Shadow of Mordor again. Not that I totally bought it just for the trophies, because that would be silly.
You totally did.
That would be a silly
make you
accusation.
some sort of trophy whore.
Yeah, we already established that I'm a trophy whore, and you're just an alpha trophy whore. I'm a beta trophy whore. Yeah, we're all whores. But, I mean, I did want to check out the DLC and all that stuff, but, nah. It does give me an excuse to replay the game one more time. And it's a good game, and I hope they do make a sequel. So,
yeah, they really should.
Nocturne and
I
I
should
have...
get the Batman people in on it.
Ah, fuck them. They do what they do better than the Batman people do what they
Batman
do.
It's Batman with Lord of the Rings. Anyway.
They don't need, what is it, Rocksteady or whatever? They don't need them. They're doing a better job on their own.
What's Rocksteady going to do?
Fuck them, I don't care what they do.
They're not going to do a Batman game. You might as well put them to work on the next Shadow of Mordor game.
You know what? No, let them do
it better.
Let them do a Deadpool game.
Deadpool. Oh.
Yeah. We went shopping the other day, and Nocturnia...
We had our Deadpool game.
I want a better one. Another one.
Okay.
With ultra-violent gore and a combat system like the Arkham series. So, that is what I want. Let them do that. Let Rocksteady do that. I think the guys who did Shadow of Mordor, they can do just fine without Rocksteady. We were in Walmart the other day because...
I have no idea where I am.
Because we're wretched capitalists. Yeah, I have no idea how to get to where they are. I can only get back to the upper area. I don't see any green lifts or anything. I see plenty of jump pads, but they don't get me anywhere. So, I'm just running around in circles. Oh, there's BK. We were in Walmart the other day because we're capitalist whores, and we go there because it's convenient. So, it's all you namby-pamby pussies out there. We needed, yeah, our power went out for a couple hours yesterday, actually. And so we decided, hey, let's go to Walmart because fuck it. And yeah, anyone, you should be Walmart, you're evil, go to Target J instead. You know what? Your boycotts, they don't work. They don't mean shit. No one cares about your boycotts. No one. Literally no one. You're not hurting anyone. If you want Walmart to start acting better, legislate them. Alright? Stop voting for fucking Hillary. Anywho, she saw Deadpool there, and it was $15 for the DVD, but we don't want DVD because it's 2016. We already have 4K TVs we don't use. Why the hell would we go back to a DVD? And
makes sense.
Yeah, so they didn't have any Blu-rays in the entire damn store. So we drove to another Walmart, and we got it for $20, and we finally watched ourselves some Deadpool. And when the movie ended, I was like, where the fuck is the rest of this movie? I guess it just went so fast that, I mean, it went really fast. So that's probably a good thing. I like the movie.
I almost wanted to watch it the second time.
Yeah, well then we watched all the Blu-ray extras, and we pretty much ended up watching it a second time.
Practically.
So, yeah. Good movie. Hervon recommends Deadpool. It's one of the few movies I will recommend, so take it hard.
I need to get the other,
How are these guys this damn strong? Holy crap.
Because we're like level 23 or 24 ourselves, and they're level, and they transform, and they're a bunch of ass faces.
Yeah, these things suck.
Bunch of bitches. Oh no! Rescue us.
Oh.
There's a
yeah,
lot
I was
of
trying
them
to
too.
rescue Hervon, and then I end up fucking dying.
Oh, so much for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, because my gun isn't doing any damage to them for some reason. It was 2-hit killing everything else a while back. There we go. There's one dead.
That's because we were in
and it
a
respawns me
area.
on fire. That's fucking fair. And now I'm out of ammo with the only gun I have that deals damage. So this is going to end.
Civil
Not
War
dying,
is really
it
good
ammo,
too,
but-
by the way.
Yeah, review of Civil War.
I
That's
watched
what I was
that
trying to segue
yesterday. It is very good. They
What did you watch?
they don't follow the comic book route at all, so don't expect that by any means. But
to. Yeah, comic books are overrated.
did these things follow us?
I don't know. They just respawned in the fucking area. I'm about done with this.
Yeah, this is wretched.
Somebody's sniping my kill.
Oh, get back up and fight.
This game is being less than fun. Everything is overpowered and giving us...
Get good.
It would be easier to get good if we get some decent weapon drops once in a while. That's always been my big problem with Borderlands, is the loot drops are so shitty. I don't know. Like, if this is an MMO with a huge community, it makes sense to have such shitty loot drops, but it's not. It's mostly a single player or very small local, or very small multiplayer game, so I don't see why the loot drops are so awful. They could learn a thing from Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is infinitely more fun because it actually feels like you make progress instead of fighting the same overpowered
we're making
enemies.
progress. We got to be in one of the later areas of the game, I would imagine.
Oh yeah,
That's why these enemies are so hard.
I don't know. Everything's just a giant bullet meat shield. It's just like, oh, fuck's sakes.
Yeah, you don't have enough ammo for this shit.
There's just nothing fun about fighting anything with 4 players in the game when it doesn't drop you weapons that are competitive. The next Borderlands game desperately needs to add armor and increase the drop rates. Because this formula is beyond stale. Shoot overpowered guy in the face for 5 minutes. Get white gun.
That's
Repeats
exactly
for 50
what I was
hours.
just doing.
Yep. That's Borderlands.
Didn't they announce the next Borderlands? Like
I think
nobody's
so.
seen it, but it's been announced.
I think so. They did announce it. Or they kind of announced it. They're like, well, we're not even sure our next game will be Borderlands, but we're working on... I don't know. I don't know the actual news on that.
I'm over it. I'm over it.
She's over it before it started, yeah. The Handsome Collection is poisoning her to Borderlands 3.
I'm about to just set the controller down and walk away.
I don't think it would make much difference.
Boo.
Boo! Shit, what else was there? Right. Nocturne and I recently started playing Minecraft. We're only a decade late to this one. But I just got it on the PS4. And
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I saw you playing it on the PS4
I actually
before.
have it as well. Yeah, I bought it for the daughter. I've tried it out for myself.
It's boring as tears
it's-
if you're playing alone, but it's pretty fun when we play together, so...
Yeah, I think I would agree with that.
We have our own little world. We haven't really played outside of this. And, yeah, we're kind of just building towers and whatnot. I'm building towers. So it's been fun setting up a farm, and I will say, though, that creepers are the most useless bullshit thing in video games. I hate them,
I don't know. I
and...
think these fucking transforming shitlords are
Yeah,
pissing me off even more.
I got killed by one, and then he transformed and disappeared just so I couldn't kill him back, so...
Yeah.
Utter bullshit this is being.
Right now I have two guardian things throwing fucking discs at me.
Yeah, I have a high-powered electric shotgun that can do damage, and it takes 3 ammo a shot, so it goes quickly, and these things are now taking like 4 or 5 shots to kill. And, yeah, it's kind of balls.
4 or 5 shots?
With this gun, yeah, but I only have like 20 shots in a clip. So...
Where'd you guys go? I have no idea where you guys are.
Well, I'm going to get killed by a transforming, teleporting, invisible thing. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, I'm right by you. You're not dying.
I don't know where the fuck you guys are.
Oops, sorry. Oh, that's
They keep coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah. But yeah, playing Minecraft, it's not bad. It's about what I thought it would be. I keep comparing it to Terraria because I played the games backwards. But
Yeah, me too.
I think Terraria is a lot better. because it has combat and it's just a lot more
It has
refined.
good combat.
It has good combat.
The combat in fucking Minecraft is retarded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, and then they populate the game with enemies that sneak up on you and blow up and one hit kill you, and then it knocks all your loot out of your inventory, and yeah, and then it destroys the world that you're on while they're at it. So the game would be a lot more fun without creepers. And yeah, there's no get good. They're just stupid enemies.
Yeah, or you could do what I did a couple of times, and just while you're down digging at the depths of the world, just dig one tile underneath you by accident, fall in lava, and there's, the last 3.5 hours of work just disappeared.
Oh yeah, because all your crap goes into the lava too, and it's gone.
Yeah, all gone. Can never recover. Never.
See, I don't dig straight down.
All your inventory is stupid.
I don't dig straight down, so I haven't had that problem. Yeah, dropping your inventory when you die is just retarded. Like stapling your balls to your forehead, retarded. It's just stupid. I don't know why they would do it. Like, we're hardcore, look how much more fun this makes the game. No, because then I have to fucking go and craft more goddamn picks to get back to where I was. And the shit you drop will disappear over time. Like, if you mine some dirt, that shit will last forever. It'll sit there. But your iron sword, your iron pickaxe, the emeralds you mined, that shit will disappear before you get back to it. So, I call bullshit on that. Bullshit. But overall, I am liking the game for the $18 I spent on it. It's not bad. I don't know how it makes a guy $1 billion, but you know what? Kudos to him.
Yeah, I don't see how.
Kudos to him.
He got that rich off of this.
Because Microsoft bought it, because everyone wanted to play it, and you know what? If someone
that
offered
requires
me
everyone wanting to play it.
If someone offered me $1 billion for anything, I'd sell it.
Yeah.
It's them overpaying, so. But I would totally shit my pants if they gave us a release date
God
for.
Damn it. I tried to get to you, Jared. I'm sorry.
Me too, and I died for the effort.
If they had a release date for Terraria 2 announced at E3, I would shit my pants in a good way.
Pants in a good way.
Yeah, I can't revive you. This thing just keeps hitting me out of it.
I know, just fucking throw grenades at it or something.
And then you have guys, giant cannons shooting us. That's wonderful. Oh.
Yeah. I think that cannon is what's killing us.
Am I
and we're
even
hardly doing any damage to it.
Yeah, and more mobs
And
are
I'm out of
spawning
sniping ammo.
Seriously, how is this supposed to be fun to play a game where everything kills you in 2 hits, and you have to sit there and meat shield them for 30 seconds to kill anything?
Yeah, I can't revive you either because they kill me.
How the hell did I get sucked forward? Yeah, this is fair. And this thing's life is not going down at all. Unless it's that little red bar under it, but then why the hell does it have an armor bar? I don't know. Alright, anyone else play anything else at any point?
These things are rough.
I'd go beyond the edge of rough, and I'd just call them out and out bullshit at this point. Because, see, if you're going to have enemies that are this powerful, you have to fucking balance it by actually giving loot drops once in a while, and they just...
I know, when have we had the opportunity for loot drops?
Yeah. Well, they killed the boss, it dropped his garbage. And we're fighting hordes of enemies that just one-hit kill us.
Yeah, that cannon. What is up with that cannon? Oh, you killed the thing I was killing. Damn it.
Yeah, there were like 3 things that were dying that people just fucking killed that I was trying to raise myself with, so...
And of course it bounces right behind me and... Hey, raise someone! And immediately
Oh,
got shot.
are you kidding me?
No, that
What is
doesn't
this
do it
fucking
again.
cannon thing?
It's a nutsack, that's what it is. Okay. But if we don't have anything more to say, I think we can call it a day on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't got much. New Fallout 4 DLC, biggest thing going on. We will get that written up and have fun with that.
Oh, I hope
Should be
so.
good times.
There's all kinds of planning that has to go for it. So let's get it
Yeah.
done. We'll play the game
Will
and...
probably take more than a weekend. I admit.
yeah, probably will take a little more than a week.
I should get a good chunk of it in a weekend, though. I would think.
Hopefully. We can try and run it just like Fallout 4, where you do all the story stuff and I do all the bullshit exploration in between.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Where are all these fucking enemies coming from?
From
There
nowhere.
is still a ton.
It's like Dragon Age 2 ninjas spawning out of nowhere. From rooftops. Alright, but I think that's all we have to talk about today, so... let's call this a podcast and go get something to eat. Alright, sound
Go
good?
get something to eat. You kill that damn cannon. That's what you do.
I killed
It
it
was
once
on the
and someone
cannon.
else jumped in it, so...
God damn it.
Yay! Oh. Wow. Alright, so we will see you guys later. You can watch us suck and die some other time. Yeah.